I want you all to stick around because up next, you'll meet attorney Golden and her daughter, Kristen. This mother and daughter team works at the same law firm. In fact, it's the firm Mom started decades ago. You can catch the two headed to trial and winning million-dollar lawsuits. After the break, they're going to give us the deets on navigating their close-knit relationship. And later, Rita and Brittany give us a one-of-a-kind tea experience. They're going to host one of their famous tea parties right here with the moms and the daughters. Stay with us. So you like the show, huh? Then let's connect on social media. Check us out on Facebook, X, and Instagram at Portia TV Show. Welcome back. Thanks for coming back to the table. We are shining a spotlight on dynamic mother-daughter duos who also work in business together. Peggy Golden is an experienced personal injury attorney. She stepped out on faith and created her own law firm more than 3 decades ago. After starting her firm, her first personal injury client won a $1.5 million settlement from an insurance company. Reminder there, always bet on yourself. And her daughter, Kristen Golden, is following in her mother's footsteps. She earned her law degree 7 years ago and works as a case manager and director of marketing for her mother's firm, the Golden Law Firm. Welcome to the show, Peggy and Kristen. Hello, ladies.
Thank you so much.
It is great to have you. So I have to imagine this starts with a little girl watching her mom in and out of court.
Yes.
All of your childhood, right?
Pretty much.
Tell me more. How did you end up following in your mother's footsteps?
Well, like you said, I've been with my mother in and out of courtrooms for forever. And it was just a way of life. And I always gravitated towards it because my mom is my biggest cheerleader and we cheer each other on. So I was just like, okay, well, she could do this, I can do this too. And I get to help people at the same time.
Yeah.
And we're a duo, we're a team.
So when she said, Mom, I think I want to go to law school, or was this conversation something always happening? Did you know in your mind she's in the back of the courtroom maybe working on homework and watching her mother pave this path for her?
No,
not at all.
I actually thought she wasn't paying attention.
Of course.
So I was quite shocked when she said she wanted to go to law school.
Yeah. So what happens next? You talk her through the process. You talk her, because I know law school admissions challenging.
Very challenging. So yes, we go through the entire process where she takes the LSAT exam. She decides what schools she wants to apply to, and we go through the process and to get through those 3 years of law school.
Yeah, yeah. Could you still help with homework? Could you still help with the research?
Yes. Actually, I could because I do it every day.
Yeah.
So that made it easy, pretty much easy.
So at what point did you say, okay, because it takes a lot just in any industry to go out on your own and start, hang your own sign and say, I'm going to do this on my own, as opposed to having the support of, a big firm. What made you decide to do that? And my follow-up is, what lesson did you learn from watching your mother do that?
So what made me decide to do it was back when I've been practicing law for about 37 years. So when I went to law school at Howard University, it was about, that was in 1982, 85. Okay. And when I went, that was the first year that it was more women than men in the class. And so from that point, I started thinking about doing my own thing. And then when I actually came to Georgia and got into the real world, it was very difficult to find a job. Yeah. So I thought, hey, you can do this yourself. Yeah. So that's how it happened.
Which comes with its own challenges, right?
Plenty of challenges.
So what lessons have you learned in bringing your daughter on board?
And bringing her on board, the thing is that we have to discuss how to treat people and how to make them feel comfortable, which is what we try to have, a stress-free environment. Because when we see clients, they are tense. Absolutely. And it's some of the most serious matters of their life. So that's the main thing is to make people relax and feel comfortable.
So how do you maintain, I'll ask you the same question as I asked the Campos family, how do you maintain the mother-daughter relationship, right? And still handle business? Because sometimes mothers and daughters, we can kind of get at each other a little bit, right? How do you handle the business and the relationship beyond the business?
Well, I know that at the end of the day, she is always my mom. And my mother always knows best. So I respect her.
Yeah.
And she's experienced, and we respect each other's opinions, but I'm very respectful of my mother, and that's how it goes.
When you watch your daughter grow, right? Because we all in our mind have the vision of our children still as little people, no matter how old they get. Have you ever had to pull back and say, you know what? She knows what she's talking about. I'm on the marketing. She knows. She's got a little bit more savvy in this area. How do you manage that?
I definitely pull back, and I honestly let her control it, because in my mind it's a age factor, and she just knows better. She knows better about marketing than I do, and she's done excellent at it. So I let her have it.
But when a daughter is having a tough day at work, or right, let's say you're having something's going on in your personal life, right? How do you not bring that to mom when mom is right there, but you got this case right here? Like, do you ever okay, I need my mom right now, not my boss? Have you ever had to say that?
We set time aside. Like, we'll have personal time, and then my mom will say, okay, it's time to make those phone calls, get to the cases.
What do you call each other in front of your clients?
Attorney Golden.
Attorney Golden, all the time, every
All the
time.
time.
You never slip up.
Ever since I was a child, it's Attorney Golden.
Oh, so this started when she was a little.
Always.
Why was that so important?
Because when we're at work, we're at work.
Yeah.
So it's very serious, and it's very business. So
Yeah.
that's how she addressed me, and that's always been.
Wow, I love it. I love it. Okay, listen, I want to continue this conversation, but we're going to add a little tea to it. Is that all right,
That
ladies?
sounds wonderful.
Coming up, it is tea time indeed. Rita and Brittany are coming back, going to give us the dirt on some of their signature dishes. It looks so tasty. Isn't that a beautiful set? Oh, I love it. And we're going to talk more about mothers and daughters and all the good things when we return. Stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, ladies, it is tea time. Dirty tea.
Yes.
But it's so pretty. What did you bring for us today?
Okay, so you're gonna start with your savories here. We have a chicken salad sandwich, a cucumber, and a smoked salmon.
Okay.
It's gonna be a dill wheat cream cheese base on the cucumber, and then a salmon cream cheese base on the smoked salmon.
Wow, and this is obviously some of the things that we can
It
find at
is,
the Dirty
absolutely.
Tea. How do you craft this menu? What can I get you, ladies?
So we wanted to go. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
We wanted to obviously keep it traditional, but with a modern twist. So the sandwiches for us is going to be the most traditional. Our desserts, we have scones. Obviously, that is a staple in afternoon tea. So we have gingerbread and cran apple. So that is going to be seasonal for our holiday tea.
So what would you recommend? What did you hear something you would like?
Chicken, please.
The chicken, please.
Salad.
The tongs, where our tongs are
right here.
perfect. Awesome. So we'll do one chicken salad.
Okay.
Grab your fork. Sorry, I'm having a hard time grabbing this.
No, we'll just.
Awesome.
There we go.
Perfect.
All right.
Alrighty.
The chicken, my lady.
Thank you.
And you, my dear?
I have a cranberry scone.
A cranberry scone, my dear. Because you have to say my dear when we're having
Right.
tea, right? But no pinkies up.
No
pinkies
No
up.
pinkies
No.
up. That
No.
is a
You could do,
tea.
like.
Yes.
Yes, gotcha. Okay. And I want the salmon, please.
Perfect. So.
But because I'm honest, I also like how that cucumber dill looks too.
Cucumber is delicious.
Okay.
The cucumber as well.
And then I'll put one here
Thank
as
you.
well.
Okay. And then tell me, what do we have in here?
So the tea is going to be a black creme brulee.
Okay.
This is one of our staple
This
teas.
is the spice. This is one.
This is what she calls me, even though I'm hibiscus actually.
Oh,
Yeah. So
do tell the distinction
so
between being
hibiscus is going to be a little more spicy. This is more caffeinated. It's honestly delicious. You don't really need to add any extra sugars. Cream is good in it as well. But honestly, as is, it's perfect. It's a great alternative for coffee. It's perfect. It's so
Nice.
good. Yeah.
So while we taste and tea, I want you two to share a couple of lessons that you've learned that you believe other women will can benefit from as entrepreneurs, as women in business.
I would like to say don't stop.
Yeah.
Keep going, believe in what you're putting your mind to, put your mind to it, follow through.
Yeah.
That's my biggest biggest lesson.
And when it gets tough, since you are my tough one, my spicy one, how do you keep pressing through on the really tough days where it's like this is either the money's not coming the way you thought or the execution of a plan wasn't going exactly the way you had hoped?
I'll say I just reflect. Because if you would have asked me this a year or two ago, I would not have an answer. And I would think, I don't know. I don't see the light at the end of this tunnel. And I see that now. So there's nothing I think that can deter me from anything that we're going to go through.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid anymore. I feel like, you know what? There's a solution for every problem.
Understood.
And you just have to keep pushing.
Ladies, tell me your advice. First of all, how do you like the tea?
I love it. It's
Yes,
great.
yes. I'm going to keep eating while you tell me your advice and share your advice for our viewers as well.
I would say don't stop and block out all negativity, because we can live in a very negative world, and it helps if you stay positive and if you put God first and you just keep going.
Look at Mama just beaming and proud.
I am.
Your thoughts?
Well, you have to know your customer base and know your clients. And my thought is that everybody is a friend, everybody that I talk to, and I treat everybody with respect. So I believe that is something that should be done. Everybody respectful.
Yeah.
Perfect words of advice.
Yeah.
Over to you, time. You haven't had your scone yet?
I haven't.
Please try it. And while they are dining, tell folks where they can find you on social media.
So we are at the Dirty Tea ATL on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. The Dirty Tea ATL.
Wow. Things are going very well for you two. Is there another one in the works?
We hope so.
We
That
hope
is the
so.
goal.
That's
Absolutely.
the plan.
Yes.
Absolutely. And quickly, ladies, where can we find the firm?
You can find us on Instagram under The Golden Law Firm, LLC, or on Facebook under The Golden Law Firm, and our website, www.thegoldenlaw.com.
Perfect.
Golden. Perfect, ladies. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is good. We'll be right back. Listen, I have to thank Rita and Brittany, Attorney Golden, and Kristen for showcasing their beautiful mother-daughter relationships. It's inspiring to see women thriving in the world of business with their mothers and daughters right beside them. Thanks for watching, folks, and be sure to be the reason why someone smiles today.